Hello all. So today we'll discuss about two sum LeetCode question. So this is an easy segment. So let us understand what is the question. So there is a given integer nums array. So and also they will be given target. So we wanted to find indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. So we'll understand with the example. So they will be given an array and also they will be given target. So we should find two elements, two indices, such that if they sum up, so the value should be equal to the target. So in this case, if they add up 2 and 7, it will be equal to 9. So that's the reason they will be returning 0 and 1. So here in this case, so there is 3, 2, 4. So and the 2 and 4 add up, it will given the sum of 6. So that's the reason they will be given 1 and 2. So because 0, 1, 2. So 1 and 2 will be written, the indices. So here the value is target is 6, the array is 3 and 3, 3 comma 3. So if they sum up 3 plus 3 is 6. So that's the reason they are returning the indices 0 comma 1. So this is quite simple. So the brute force solution what we can think of is, if suppose there is an like value 2, 7, 11 and 15, what we can do is we can take up one element and we can compare with the rest of all other elements, and then once it is done we can increment to the next element, and then again from here we can compare with the rest of other elements, and again we can take up the next element, then we can compare the next elements, all the rest of next elements. So this is very brute force solution, which the time complexity is big of n square, because we are iterating two times in a loop. And there is a follow-up question. If you see, so there is a follow-up question here. So they're saying, can you come up with an algorithm that is less than big O of n square time complexity? So we wanted to think of this solution also. So let's try to implement big O of n time complexity. So we can do that. So what I'm thinking is, so whenever I visit any element, so suppose 2, 7, 11, 15. Suppose whenever I visit this, so if I have this value in any of my hash based structure, that structure, then when I visit any other elements, I can make a decision saying that like, okay, whether I have so and so sum of this element, something like that. So what is my solution is, I'll keep all the element, like if I visit 2, I'll keep in my hash based, in my hash based structure 2, and then I keep 7. Whenever I visit, I keep all this in my data structure. Suppose I'm in the second element, I already visited 2. So in this case what I do is, so I know the target, which is 9, and I know the current element, which is 7. So if I do subtract these two element, so this is comes under 2. Okay, and if I find if the 2 is already visited or not, if 2 is already visited, then I can think of like 2 and this value is already present, so this can pair up. So hope I'm making sense. So we'll take one more example to understand it better. So in this case we have 3 comma 2 comma 4. So I'll be in the first element, I'll be here, so I'll insert into my uh, hash map. So as I wanted to return index, so I'll keep whatever the array value, I'll keep it in key, and value I'll make it as a indices. So because I wanted to return indexes of the array, so that's the reason I'll maintain that in my hash map. So I'll keep my value 3 and index as 0, so it's already visited, and then I'll visit here. So this is 2 and my target is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. So I'll see whether the 4 is already available in my hash map or not. So as this is 4 is not already available, so I'll keep this also in my hash map 2 comma and index is 1, and I'll increment this to next element, that is 4. So 4 minus 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. So I look into this hash map whether 2 is already available or not. So as we seen, the 2 is already available, and also we have the index. So we'll return the indexes, the 1 comma 2. So this is our implementation. Okay, let's see the code. So in the code, actually, as I said, they'll be given the integer array and the target, right? So if suppose that the whatever the integer array they have given, if it is null or empty, so we'll return same number of uh, we'll return null. That's it. Like if it is null or empty, we'll return the same nums. So this is standard procedures, and we are creating a hash map so of integer and integer, and we'll iterate over the whatever the integer array they're given. So we'll take the value and see whether the the key is present or not, which is target minus value. So target whatever they're given, so minus the value, which is the current value minus, and if that is present, so what we do is we'll return. As soon as that is found, we'll return a value of two indices. If not, we'll insert to a map both the value and the indices will insert it. So after iterating whole array, if it is the sum of two elements is not present, we'll return the empty array. That's it. Thank you.